Welcome to this episode of Schemin Dreamin podcast. If you enjoy it and want to rock some merch, click the link in the episode description and in the Instagram bio. We have hoodies, t-shirts, bucket hats, mugs, and much more. Check it out on snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com.
This podcast is sponsored by 13 Monkeys Whiskey. This company is locally owned, veteran owned, and completely made in America. You can find this in over 30 retail stores and in places such as Neat and Vice. Those places are kind of bougie, so you know it's good. You could also find it at www.13monkeys.com. If you like Jack Daniels, you'll probably like this 10 times more because Jack sucks in my opinion. Drink responsibly and hopefully with the Bills game on. See you later.
Welcome to the Schemin Dreamin podcast, aka the Squid Games fan club. Let's go, Ben. Let's hear it. You've been hyping up this rant.
Dude, so it's like the Stephen A. Smith voice. I'm having a very bad day.
Why are you having a bad day?
So, first, should I just go into the ending and work, like, back to front?
Yeah. Usually that's how they do it, I think.
Emily, I'm sorry. You haven't watched it, but the ending is bullshit.
What happened?
So, through all this BS drama.
We're talking about Squid Games. I know he hasn't said it, but that's what we're talking about.
Dude, so it goes to the ending, right? Mm-hmm. This dude does all this killing in that.
Yeah.
For, like, 45 billion Wang. Comes out to, like, 30 million American.
It's better than nothing.
Dude.
I mean, he was dirt poor. He was taking his daughter's allowance in the beginning, right?
He doesn't spend any of the money after he wins. He spent $8 American on a beer.
Maybe he spent it on other shit.
So he's about to catch the flight.
Mm-hmm.
This is just...
I know this part.
Yeah. Then, like, the dude's, like, playing that pocket square game where they throw stuff at it and it flips up and you give him, like, 100,000 Wang or whatever. So then...
Stop calling it Wang.
What is it, Juan?
Yeah, I think so.
I told you it was going to sound racist when I started talking about this.
Yeah, I know.
But then he's about to go on the plane to see his daughter for the first time. Finally got money, could have a happy marriage. He takes this the dude's card, calls the number, and he goes, and the guy's like, "You better hop on that flight." And he just turns around and walks in. Like, not on the plane, turns around and walks the other way.
Like to the terminal?
Yeah, so it's set up for season 2.
So so he didn't see his daughter?
No, he didn't want to go spend time with his family like he wanted to inside the thing.
Well, he's an addict. That's why he was in so much debt.
But he's not gambling anymore.
Probably will start to.
You want me to just spoil everything?
No, it's okay. I'm sure people want to watch this show.
Do you remember? Can I do it?
No, people are going to want to watch this. It's like the number one show right now.
Number 2.
What's number 1?
I think Us. Or You, or whatever you're
You,
watching.
that's what I'm in.
Yeah, You. And Coco Melon still in the top 5.
I don't know what Coco Melon is.
For kids.
I'm so balls deep in the show You right now. He's like, it's so weird because he's like a psychopath serial killer stalker. But like, you just got root for him. Like, you want him to like get away.
You said he was good looking too.
Yeah, he's a handsome dude. He's a very handsome guy.
Damn, he's playing this world on the expert level. He could just go to a bar, pick up a chick.
And do you want me to spoil season 2?
Spoil
Well, I mean, it's been like, this has been out for like a year. If you haven't seen it, you're not going to.
Spoil everything.
So, turns out the girl he's like into in season 2, there's a lot of background trauma that she went through.
Okay.
But she ends up being like a fucking killer too. Okay. And I just know I could fix her. Like, I think I could fix her.
That was your duty?
Yeah.
You were put on this earth for a mission and that was it?
Yeah. I know my brother would try to fix her. Coach?
Yeah, he loves emotional problems.
He loves girls that went through some trauma.
Dude,
if you were a girl, I bet he'd fuck you.
He might want me to fuck him.
Either way.
He's definitely into some weird stuff.
So I watched this movie. It's a Netflix original horror movie. It's called There's Someone in Your House.
Okay.
Kind of a long title. But
a bad title.
Yeah. And it's about this girl. I'm just going to spoil the entire movie. I'm just going to sum it up.
I mean, I'm circling back.
Nobody's going to watch
I'm going to circle back and spoil the entire Squid Games.
I know. I'm just trying to buy everyone some time. So, there's this girl that moved from Hawaii to Nebraska.
Why?
Well, let me get to it. So, That's all you know. And she hangs out with like all these fucking like weirdos, like the weird kids in the school.
Mm-hmm.
And she had some past thing with this guy. And then in the opening scene, this guy is getting murdered. It's like a total ripoff of Scream.
Okay.
And this guy's getting murdered. And then he goes, "Don't kill me, I'll Venmo you if you don't." Like, that's how the movie started. And then you just know from there it's going to be a good movie. And so he dies. And the whole school's, like, shook. They're all like, "Oh, fuck, who killed him?" And then there's, like, this weird guy who had this school shooter vibe this whole time.
Trench coat?
Like, no, he was, like, wearing all black, buzz cut. He looked like someone that would fucking shoot up a school, pretty much. But so it turns out that the main girl that you're following, I don't remember her name, had like a thing with this guy, and then she bangs him in a car.
Wait, the school shooter?
Yeah.
Good for him.
And so she like notices like in his glove box he has like a knife. Mm-hmm. So she's like, "Oh fuck, he's the killer." So she calls the cops, gets him arrested. Turns out he's not the killer. And then he saves her like later on.
He loved her.
Yeah, and it turns out some dude in the friend group, their dad is like this famous Nazi like clothes collector. Like he's super rich because he sells a bunch of old Nazi shit. And the kid hates his dad, and he ends up being the killer. And then you find out that the girl moved from Nebraska from Hawaii to Nebraska because she pushed a girl into a fire and killed her. And then and then there's this huge scene where this guy, the killer's about to kill his dad, and then, like, you know, like a dream for you. But then he does kill his dad, and the girl and the school shooter guy come up and then, like, knock him out and kill him.
Oh.
And it was in this corn maze that was also on fire, and the movie ended.
How'd he get his dad in the corn maze?
His dad hosted the corn maze.
Oh.
He's like the big shot of Nebraska because he fucking collects Nazi gear.
Well, Nebraska.
Like, they all want to, you know?
Yeah, Nebraska's
Nebraska.
racist. Dude, there was this one kid in high school, and I thought he was going to shoot up the school every single day. I won't say his name.
Say his name so Emily can bleep it.
I don't know it. You want me to just make up a name so that way you bleep it? All right,
well, I don't know who you're talking about because I went to the same high school as you.
All right, but in my music appreciation class, one person a day would have to go up and play their favorite song, and it was like December 23rd. This dude goes up, and we're already thinking he's going to kill us.
Yeah.
Like, any day, like, we're nice to him. I'm giving him my breakfast. And he plays this song, and it was "This Christmas Will Burn It to the Ground." And it was like a family dying in a house fire was the music video.
Huh.
Yeah.
He sounded fun.
He never shot up to school, though.
To everyone's surprise.
Trench coat every day.
But, what was I going to say? Oh, there's this one time. So, I used to do TV class in high school. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you saw me on the morning announcements a couple times.
I did. You killed it.
I know.
Every time.
But, so me and my friend, you don't have to beep his name. He doesn't care. Dick. Mm-hmm. We used to, we had to do this one video on the bowling team at our high school. And so we go to Strikers, and the bowling team's practicing, and they're all what you imagine they look like. And there's this one kid who looked like a threat to the school. And he was fucking unreal at bowling. Like, he bowled like a 200. We watched him. And so, I forgot his name, so I'm going to use Andrews. But we went up there, and we were like, "So you got any, like, nicknames you want us to call you?" And he goes, "No, just call me by my full name." So, like, Andrew or whatever. And I go out, and I'm like, "So I'm here with Andy." He gave me this look like he wanted to throw me.
He might have.
Dude, it was so funny. But, yeah, we aired that, and I bowled between my legs for an entire game.
What'd you bowl?
Dude, like the same. I'm the worst bowler ever.
You ever bowled over 100?
No.
Yeah,
I bowl like a 69 every time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm like a 80 to 85 kind of guy.
Dude, I can't stop throwing in the gutter. I fucking hate bowling.
It's like a magnet to the gutter.
You've bowled with me. I just curve it so much it just goes straight to the gutter.
I'm not a good bowler either, though, in fairness. I just don't want to bowl after the first game. That's the issue.
Yeah, then it turns into, I want to get drunk now.
Yeah, then you go to the bar, get like a 8-cent shot of Red Stag.
Dude, when the Bills lost that game to the Texans,
Playoff game?
yeah, I laid on my ground in my apartment, drinking vodka straight out of the bottle, like laying down, and then Zach was like, "Let's go to Strikers. Let's get your mind off of it." And then we watched the Titans beat the Patriots, and I was blackout drunk. I got like 4 vodka Red Bulls as soon as I got there. I could feel my heart about to explode.
You were just trying to end it.
I did want my life to end after that game.
That loss hurt. I was living with my mom at the time. I laid on the ground and just drank moonshine.
You did lay on the ground when KD hit that shot in LeBron's fucking grill.
Dude, that shot hurt too because we would have won that series. Kyrie Irving also should be on the NBA top 75 list.
That is the dumbest thing ever. Dwight Howard should have made it over him.
Dwight Howard should have, yeah. Kyrie should have made it over Lillard.
Vince Carter should have made it over him.
Over Reggie Miller, maybe.
No, Reggie Miller also should have been in there.
He shouldn't have been.
He should have been.
He was in.
He was in?
Yeah.
He should have been in.
No.
Yes. Reggie Miller's a top 75 basketball player.
You know his career accomplishments is 3 times he was All-NBA third team. That's it.
He's like the #1 shit talker of all time.
Larry Bird.
Top 3 shit talker of all time. Dude, he went like this to a fan after he hit 2 3-pointers in 9 seconds.
It's kind of tough. Should have put the whole Pacers team in that fought the crowd in.
Yeah, I watched that documentary. It was awesome. Did you watch it on ESPN?
The Malice in the Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the fan comes on, he's like, I don't know why you hit me. Like, dude, you're trying to fight an NBA player.
The dude is 6'10".
Yeah, of course he's going to beat the shit out of you.
It's like if you go to a bar and you see a dude with cauliflower ear and you talk shit to him. Like, you know what's going to happen. You just have to accept defeat.
Dude, I'll never forget when we went to that bar downtown, 67 West, and some dude was stealing phones, and he was about to take your girlfriend's sister's phone. And you're like, I wouldn't do that. And then he just looked at you, and you were like, how many you got? He shows you all the phones he has. You're like, all right, don't take this one. And then he walked away.
I respected the hustle.
That's insane. As someone that's gotten their phone stolen
He had
before.
like 20 phones.
As someone who's gotten their phone stolen before, fuck that guy.
I almost bought him.
What's the craziest thing you saw at LA Fitness when we balled there?
At LA Fitness?
Yeah. I know we've seen some crazy shit.
Just the amount of almost fights that happen.
I've seen like 3 fights happen.
Oh, yeah. They break out over absolutely nothing.
Remember when that guy was choking the other guy?
Yeah.
It was like they're brothers, and we beat them like 16 to like 3.
Yeah.
And they were just screaming at each other, and you started choking him, and then one guy tried to break it up, and he was crying.
Yeah, he was bricked up in tears. You guys are family.
Speaking of bricked up, my dog, every time I see him in the morning now, just rock hard.
Well, yeah.
He's got the red rocket out.
It's because he's trying to stop racism one day at a time.
He's fighting with 1 boner an hour.
How long does he stay hard for? All day?
I don't know. I don't really stop watch his boners.
Why not? You're a dog owner.
Yeah, but like I'm not a dog pervert.
It's fair.
So what's your prediction for wrestling tonight?
First of all, I don't know who's wrestling.
Me either.
I don't even know who's in SmackDown still.
John Cena probably.
I'm going to say the dude that eats worms wins the championship.
Boogeyman?
The Boogeyman wins tonight. Boogeyman in 6.
I can't believe that you never saw him before.
No.
I actually was looking around in my basement, and I found a 2008 Royal Rumble video.
Really?
Yeah, like a DVD.
Who's in that one? Was that the Cena one?
It was Cena, Batista, all those great guys.
That when Cena fucked up his shoulder and came out?
I have no idea.
Came out number 50.
I don't remember anything.
Oh. I mean, I don't remember yesterday, but I remember that.
So what'd you do over the weekend? Last weekend?
Dude, this is
You watched Squid Games?
I did. I watched Squid Games in 2 days. I got home from work Sunday night at like 8:30 in the morning, made myself a steak, and watched 4 episodes of Squid Games.
Dude, the thing that really threw me off about Squid Games was like the voiceovers. Because like, just like it sounded like a middle-aged woman
was-
voicing over like a 23-year-old girl.
There was one guy and one girl doing the
You're
voiceover.
my sister. I love you.
Do you remember that one girl that was? Oh fuck, it's gonna sound racist. Who was dating Don Wang?
Dude, no. You mean like the chick that?
The older chick who was super annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, her voiceover was the worst.
No, it was the girl. The the younger girl.
No.
Yeah, her voiceover. She sounded like a mom going through a divorce, and she's like 25.
That scene. Oh, fuck, I'm spoiling everything. But that scene when her and the other girl were like playing the marble game.
Mm-hmm.
I was just waiting for him to hook up. I really thought it was gonna happen, and then just one of them dies.
Yeah, that show was good. I'm just so far into the TV show You right now. I haven't really been watching anything else.
I'm waiting for Peaky Blinders to come back.
I do love Peaky Blinders.
Can't wait to spoil that.
Dude, you can't spoil all the shows.
Yeah, you can. Our audience wants to hear spoilers.
I don't think that's how anything works.
Yeah, they won't watch the show, so we watch it. We give them an honest breakdown.
I don't know. I'm seeing Dune probably this weekend.
I don't know what that's about.
You know, Timothy Charlemagne, the guy that all white girls are obsessed with because he's got a good jawline.
Who's Timothy Charlemagne?
What?
I don't know who that is.
He's an actor. He's a pretty
Rate
good
him
actor.
1 to 10.
Like,
Looks-wise.
acting wise? Oh, looks
Both.
wise?
We'll go both.
There's like an 8. He's just really skinny.
Let's see.
He looked like you if you lost like all your weight.
There's a
in your beard.
jawline?
He's got a great jawline. I'll give him that.
Emily, rank Timothy Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Rank him 1 to 10.
He's pretty hot. I'd give him it's probably like a 7 or an 8 for sure.
Oh shit.
I said 8.
So
He's a good actor though.
So it is true that all girls love him.
Yeah. He is a good actor.
Let me look him up. Charlemagne? Dude, I don't like the way his name's spelled.
Yeah, it's him and Zendaya, like Jason Momoa. It's gonna be a banger.
He looks like that kid in high school that would charge you for weed.
Yeah, for sure. But like that's what like white girls love skinny white guys
Yeah.
with good jawlines.
Like he's like more bisexual Harry Styles.
I don't know if he's bisexual.
That's what he looks like.
You can just look at a man and tell if he's bisexual.
Well, Harry Styles like kissed a band member.
I thought Harry Styles was bisexual.
Yeah, so
Is that confirmed?
we're confirming
Emily,
it.
confirm it.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Ah, fuck.
That sounds like I heard confirm in that sentence. Yeah, so if he's bisexual, Timothy Charlotte. First of all, the way he spelled that name is kind of pissing me off a little bit.
I didn't pick it. I don't know. His parents did.
It's on you.
Yeah, so I'm seeing that, and I hit a deer yesterday.
I told you.
I fucked that deer up.
I told you today. I've hit 2 deer in my life.
Yeah.
Never a scratch on the car.
Did you kill the deer?
No, the one time I didn't. You know, I didn't have my license until I was like 19,
Yeah.
and I used to steal
You're
my
a
mom's
great
car
driver,
from
though.
when I was like 16, 17. And I stole her car, and the first time doing it, I was like probably texting all my friends that like I stole the whip, like let's smoke some weed.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Kes.
Yeah, exactly. Just normal guy stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going like 50 down my street, smashed into this deer, rolls over the windshield. It gets up, it starts limping, looks at me. I swear to God, it nodded his head and ran away.
Dude, I was driving back from my girlfriend's house, and it was pouring last night, and this fucking street by her house has like no street lights, so you can't even see shit.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, and this fucking deer, the last thing I see is its asshole. Like, I literally just was trying to swerve out of the way, and its big furry fucking asshole gets in my way. I hit it, smashed my headlight, my fender. It's fucked.
Why didn't you just stop?
No, fuck that deer. I hope it's dead, and I hope it kills its deer friends with Lyme disease. Fuck that thing.
Did it die?
I don't know. It ran away. So I guess not.
Deer kind of cute.
No, deer are ugly. They have Lyme disease.
They're not
they
that
smell
ugly.
like shit. No, they're
Out of
ugly.
all animals, they're in like the upper tier for like
They're ugly.
decent
What do
looking
you want to
animals.
fuck a deer?
No, but their poops are weird.
I've never seen a deer shit.
The little like pellets, they were always on my lawn. Because I used to feed them. I used to go on the front lawn and throw like carrots. I'd throw like burgers. They didn't eat the burgers.
Dude, what the hell? Weren't you a menace to your neighbors back in the day?
Oh, back in my day, I ran gold card scams to get weed.
What's gold card scams?
Do you remember how in middle school middle school football they gave you these gold cards and you got like coupons?
Yeah.
For like that, like $5 off at LTs and like give $20. Well, in high school, I still had all my expired middle school gold cards.
Yeah.
And I would go around asking for that or donations to the West Seneca football program that didn't exist.
Dude, what the hell?
And
Didn't you not play any football?
I played middle school.
Play middle school?
I don't want to brag, but I was the captain and the starting punter until I got my job revoked because I got suspended.
Why'd you get suspended?
Probably poor attendance.
That doesn't sound like you.
Oh, man, why did I get suspended? I don't even know. Maybe smoking weed or something.
All right, so fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Brian Mormon, Bojorquez, and Matt Hack.
Kill Hack, fuck Bojorquez, marry Mormon. Mormon was the fastest out of the punters.
Yeah.
He was also the only Pro Bowler.
He was. He said that it always made him feel weird when he'd see Bills fans wearing Mormon jerseys. So I'm the fucking punter.
That would be an all-time jersey.
I do remember him being the highest overall in Madden one year for us.
Yeah,
That
because
was dark times.
that was someone like, he was the best player on our team
Yeah.
for years.
I want to read this Pornhub comment. Oh, never mind, I lost it.
Didn't he throw a touchdown one game?
I think he did.
It was against the Seahawks.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, I know we played Matt Hasselbeck. You want me to read you my Pornhub comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this one is domination foot fetish, nice blonde worship souls of hot brunette, okay?
All right.
And then, I don't even know how to pronounce this girl's name. But it said, the comment was, always the exact same video, just with different girls. Way too predictable, LOL.
Oh, my God. I was like, okay, so I got one. This one is in all caps. I can't yell because I don't want to hurt Emily's ears over there.
Just yell.
Oh, my God, I'm gonna come. Rough sex makes me come so hard. Wild fuck / fisting / facial.
Oh, man.
Is the name of the video.
I feel bad for that dude's girlfriend.
So, someone commented, this guy, Dominance7. I don't know why it's that name. He said, literally my fucking hero. Best fuck I've watched in my life. Those smiles from both of you guys show how real that fucking was. Amazing, you guys. And someone commented under him. It said, loser.
We've talked about it before. If you get called a loser in the porno comment,
Dude, yeah. You just need to fucking...
you got to end it.
Yeah. There's no worse, like, feeling in the entire world than just, like, logging in the Pornhub and, like, jerking off, and then someone's calling you a loser on top of it.
Who's doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. One of my favorite tweets ever is when it was like that video from like the porn ad where it's like, are you jerking off alone? And then the guy's like, I'm with my boys. It's him and like 5 people.
Real shit, though.
That's one of my favorite tweets I've ever seen.
Yeah. I had a friend that every sleepover used to throw on porn, and he would just start jerking off. I won't say his name.
Like around you?
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable.
What? Are you sure it wasn't you?
It was not
I think
me.
I know who it was too.
I don't think you do.
Is he a father now?
No.
Oh.
No, he's not a father.
I wish Tom was here.
Me too. If you ask him the first time masturbated story, it's a crazy story.
All right, so what's the dumbest thing you and Tom have ever done together?
Oh, man. I don't even know. Everything?
Do you want to tell your acid story
No, I already told it on
from
the pod.
Erie?
I already told it on the pod.
Are you sure?
I would say the dumbest thing Tom and I did was one day we actually had money going to a Tops, which was rare for both of us.
So
And
you
we
just steal from Tops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were super, super high. And we looked at these things of pizza rolls that were priced at $10 for like a half an hour. We're just looking at it, and then we both like couldn't justify paying $10 for pizza rolls, stole it, and sounded off the alarm. Which I didn't even know they had an alarm.
So what'd you guys do after the alarm went off?
We ate frozen pizza rolls in the parking lot. Well, we threw lemon heads at each other.
So nobody from the like staff came out or anything?
Nothing happened.
I remember one time when I was in high school, me and a couple of my friends, we were at this party. My one friend lived like a half-hour walk away, and you have to pass a Wegmans. That Wegmans over by I forgot what fucking road it is. It's over by the high school.
Mm-hmm.
And when we walked back, we were like, we'll just walk back from the party. It was a snowstorm. Like it was a blizzard outside, and we walked it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all just hammered. It was just me and like two other guys. And we go into Wegmans on the way there. And my one friend buys cupcakes from Wegmans. And he's eating it outside on the bench in the middle of this blizzard at like 3:30 in the morning. And then he gets pissed off because like there's no chocolate cupcakes in there. It's all like the vanilla ones.
Yeah.
So he starts throwing them at the Wegmans, like the sign on top. He's just launching. He's like, fuck you, no chocolate.
I don't blame him.
That walk was miserable. I still like feel how bad it was.
You're still cold.
And we were just sitting outside eating cupcakes in the middle of the blizzard at Wegmans.
I actually have a guest lined up for this podcast, and speaking of an acid story, I'll tell his.
Who is it, Tom?
No, it's this dude I work with, Johnny.
All right.
You don't have to bleep his name. He moved away, but he'll come back to do an episode.
Where'd he move to?
Like
far?
a small town like Zach's.
Like how far?
Like by the Hudson River.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So let me hear your story. Let's hear
So
it.
he's this big jack dude from the Navy, right? And he's Jewish.
Okay.
And one day, him and his friend did a bunch of acid, and they thought it would be hilarious that during a mass at a synagogue to break in and just start screaming nightmares. Didn't get caught either.
Jesus. That's ridiculous.
I kind of want to just hype up the guest.
I've never done acid or mushrooms.
It's kind of lame.
I thought you liked it.
No, it was super long. The only thing that would calm me down was listening to Miguel and eating Cool Ranch Doritos.
Did you cry? You're a big crier, aren't you, when you're on drugs?
Blackout drunk, I will cry.
Yeah, mushrooms, you've cried.
It was the most beautiful song I've ever heard. Pyramids by Frank Ocean and Tied by J&D.
That song sucks.
It was the worst song on the album, and maybe that he's ever produced.
And you cried, and then you called me to tell me that you were crying at the song.
It was beautiful. It was just a rush of emotions. I can't even describe it.
What do you think the dumbest thing my cousin's ever done?
I once watched him. You watched it too, where he butt funneled the Heineken, pissed in the Heineken bottle, and then butt funneled his piss.
You know what goes out, gotta go back in.
He's coming on episode 48.
We shouldn't have him on.
Or Halloween weekend, he's coming on.
Yeah, he's coming up for the Halloween because he didn't know he had PTO. He didn't know what it was.
Hasn't he been working at that job for years?
Like 2 years now. He's never used PTO because he's like, I didn't think we got it.
I fucking love that kid.
Dude, he's built different.
He's
He's also a big crier.
He is a big crier.
I went to a wedding in Virginia. I think I told this story. But
You did
he
tell
got
us. Yeah.
blackout drunk, and I'd never seen a human being cry as much as I saw him cry. And his girlfriend was also crying a fuck ton. So they were just in tears. And then John brought cigarettes, and my older brother really wanted a cigarette. So he was like crying his eyes out, and he was like, "Man, I don't know when to ask him for a cigarette." And I was like, "Just go do it." He got up. My cousin's like got his head down, just in tears. He's like, "Give me a fucking cigarette."
Did he give it?
Yeah, he got the cigarette. He smoked it.
Oh, man. There was that one story. Did I tell this one on the pod where we took your older brother's suit coat
No.
and we wore his suit and John jerked off into the suit
Yeah.
and didn't let anyone know, and then I wore the suit to Canada?
Yeah.
I did something similar, And then we didn't wash the suit, and then your brother wore it to a wedding.
Yeah, I do remember you doing that. I also want to fill in this part about the suit coat. He dressed up in that suit to coach our men's league basketball game, and he wore shoes with holes in them and packed a lip. And then and then we only had 5 people, and somebody got like injured or something, or like just really tired. And John came in with a lip in and played in the game with holes in his shoes and a suit coat with a lip.
4 points, 2 boards in 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then he exited the game and went in the men's bathroom and pissed all over the floor of the bathroom.
He did that when he came in, too. Because all he had was all the pockets were filled with Budweisers.
Yeah. And he played, that's like the best performance I've ever seen anybody play basketball.
It was the best 4-point performance in NBA history, men's league history, and high school basketball.
Our friend Joe Lemke also played in that league, and he fouled out in 3 minutes. Somebody went up for a rebound on a free throw, and he punched him in the side. I don't know if you were there that game.
No.
It might have been the game you missed.
It sounds about right.
The one game you didn't show up to.
Oh, man. That dude was a different breed of human.
Dude, he snapped me the other day.
Yeah, I got the snap.
He just said hi, and I said, "What's up?" and he never answered me.
Left you on red.
I don't even know if he opened it.
I hope he left you on red. That'd be hilarious.
Let me see. Yeah, that was electric. I also wanted to talk about... Wait, did he not? No, I didn't answer him. I'm such a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, now you're just a complete asshole.
Zach actually just said he's on the way here for sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Is
Shout out
that-
to Zach.
Is that really what he said?
Yep. I like your hoodie. You really rock pink. Has anyone ever told you that?
Well, you remember Pink's the New Orange?
I don't remember.
You remember that saying in high school?
No, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, Pink was the new orange.
Orange is the new black?
No,
You ever watch that show?
yeah, I did actually.
Did you like it?
It was okay. I watched like an episode and a half.
I heard they eat a lot of box on that show.
A lot of box was eaten. My cousin actually, that's why he told me to watch it.
Was it the cousin that you plan on having on?
No. I got a couple different ones. I might just have all my cousins come on.
You just
separate
do a whole
episodes.
family reunion for an episode. I know your mom listens, so.
Yeah, she can come on. What?
Do you remember when you gave our friend her phone number?
Yeah. I gave Triggs, because Triggs wanted it.
Yeah, and what did he text her? He said, "Hey," and like, "You up or something?"
Yeah, it was 3:30 in the morning. My mom didn't even let me know about it. She just curved him.
She curved him?
Yeah, pour one out for King Triggs in the chat.
Yeah. That poor guy, that cop, fed.
Yeah. You remember before he was a cop, he said he was going to become a cop to get us out of speeding tickets?
Yeah.
And he stuck to his word.
I haven't gotten a speeding ticket yet.
Me neither.
He did give a ticket to,
Or DWIs, he said.
I don't...
He said it was to get us out of DWIs.
One of his favorite girls that he wanted to visit at a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember who?
Yeah.
Dude, don't say her fucking name. She's like the last person whose name you can say.
No, he's talking about Emily. You don't have to bleep it.
Emily, just bleep it, please. Yeah, she followed me on Instagram the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Take a ballpark on how many posts you think she has.
How long's her account been active, do you think?
I did not scroll down that far. There's a lot of posts.
A couple hundred.
1,000, like 500 something.
God damn.
She's got us smoked.
She just got her GED at 24.
That's not bad. I graduated high school at like 17.
I graduated in summer school. That's where the cool kids graduated.
How many times did you go to summer school in your life?
Well, that I had to go for PIG because I showed up to like 2 classes and it was only a half-year class.
Yeah, I know. I took it.
Yeah.
So how many times have you attended summer school?
Twice. But the one I finished in under a week and it was supposed to be a whole summer thing.
So
I gotta find what a tweet's hold up.
was it about? Oh, dude, I got sent one But
No, I know one.
I went to summer school when I was, I want to say 8th grade, going in the freshman year of high school. And I didn't need to go to summer school. Like, my grades were good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom thought that if I went to summer school, it would better prepare me for math in, like, high school. So when I thought that I failed, I was like, why the hell am I in summer school? Because I don't think I failed. And she's like, well, I thought it would just prepare you. And I was like, I'm not taking this serious then. And I would go to summer school, and I'd get, like, these math packets.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just write, like, jokes on them. Like, I would just, like, why did the chicken cross the road? Like, I would write that shit. And then the teacher ended up getting really not happy with me about it.
We had a class, our Austin McDonald and I had a class, and it was day one. Maybe it was middle of the year, I don't know. But you had to write down, like, your best accomplishments and everything. And all we wrote about was Call of Duty. Our kill streaks, everything.
Dude.
Because that class, you had to go up and sign the sheet to leave, and it was like an honor code.
Mm-hmm.
And like every other day, I would sign the sheet to leave, go take a nap in the team room, and come back.
I don't understand how you passed high school.
50-50 club, good test taker.
I can't find this fucking tweet that she had.
I know it off the cuff.
You know the tweet?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was, this year I'm about to get my GED and become an EMT so I could finally become the bad bitch I know I am.
No, she tweeted something about her pussy, and I can't find it.
Oh, was it about she ended her 5-year relationship?
No. Where the fuck?
My life goal is still to go to Pharaoh's, and we're going to throw quarters at her.
Is that place still open?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't believe it.
Amid all the sex trafficking violations and everything.
Oh, we got to talk about that bar we went to last weekend, the Speakeasy.
That's a good bar, right?
I hated it.
You hate the 33?
Dude, it was so weird in there.
You get a mix of people.
I thought, like, there was, like, people our age in there, and then there was people older than us, and then there was people I thought were going to stab us to death.
Yeah. That's the perk of going to that bar. You don't know what's going to happen. Just show it to the camera.
I can't show it to the camera.
Show it to the camera. Don't bleep it.
No, they won't bleep it. It's
show
a
it
picture.
to the camera.
Hey, Emily, do you think for one episode it would be a good idea if we played the entire Two Girls, One Cup video? Like on that TV? And just pretend nothing was happening?
We want to do the Eric Andre thing where a transgender man fucks a transgender girl, and we just record the episode.
So you got any predictions coming up for sports? Now the NBA season started. The Sabres are the best team in hockey.
My betting prediction is, so every week, outside of week 1, I bet Lions money line.
Yeah, I know. Dan Campbell, when he cried, I thought that meant that they were going to win.
Yeah, so if you're the Lions money line fan club, just stick with it. It'll hit. The Bills are the best team in football still.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I was so fucking mad when we lost.
Good teams don't worry about a fluke loss. It happens. There's like 9 holding calls they missed on Derrick Henry's touchdown.
Derrick Henry's thick.
Dude, he's thicker than like 8 Snickers.
He's a fucking thick man.
Hey, he's a beefy boy. He ate some Campbell's soup growing up.
Trigg said that in person he looks even thicker.
Dude, I don't want to see him in person.
Why? What would you do?
It's what he could do to me.
Would you hold his pocket?
I feel like I would have no other choice, right?
Oh, shit.
And you can't even lie that you would have to do the same if he wanted you to.
Yeah. Remember we drank a whole bottle of Salsa?
Me?
Tequila?
Oh, yeah.
That was the worst shit I've ever drank.
Salsa was bad, but it got like bearable midway through.
No, it didn't. It tasted just as bad I hate tequila.
I had to kill the half bottle of Salsa before I could have a beer.
Yeah, because I beat you in Chell, right?
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, if we played Shell now, I'd probably beat you.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm sick.
You wouldn't. Remember when we played in Chell for that one Bills game in the blizzard, and then the loser had to go shirtless for a quarter?
I did do it.
And you went shirtless for a quarter?
For a half.
And the people thought that, like, the people were so worried about you behind us.
Yeah. I was like turning red.
You were, yeah. We sat in the bathroom for halftime.
Yeah. Then we went home.
Because we thought you were going to die.
I was not the one that wanted to go home, too. I want to add that.
And we got up close, though. Those tickets were cheap. It was like $3 because it was just like a huge snowstorm.
Shady McCoy and OT.
Yeah, that was great.
Is Shady on your top 5 favorite Bills of all time? If you had to make your list.
Maybe. I like random shitty players, too.
Me too.
Like Lafayette Pitts would probably make it.
Jabari Greer would make mine.
Who's that fucking guy with the weird ass? Who's that guy that played AJ Tarpley?
Who is that fat?
Dude, I went to that game. It was like the end of the year. We didn't make the playoffs. I think it was with the game where we ruined the Jets playoffs when Fitz was playing. He threw 4 picks against us. And AJ Tarpley picked off like 3. I was at that game. So I was in the bathroom before the game started, and I was like taking a piss, and this guy next to me was wearing a Tarpley jersey. I was like, what, you his brother or something? And the guy goes, yeah. And I was like, holy shit.
That was a good day to be his brother.
I know. It's crazy. And they retired right after the game.
I mean, you can't top that high. It's like chasing the dragon. He found it.
What do you think the worst thing you did as a member of West Basketball was?
Probably just consistently show up either under the influence or high. There's actually one game where, you don't have to bleep his name, but on the rides home, Evan and I would just pack lips. That was the only time we did dip, and the entire bus would smell, and they would check everybody except us.
Because they knew it was you guys. They were seeing if anybody else did it.
Yeah, every game we packed lips.
Didn't you get thrown out a couple times by your coach in games?
Yeah, oh yeah. I just got thrown out. It was just... The one game it was my first game coming off the bench when I started, and I didn't like it. And I got the ball at half court, shot a half quarter, second quarter.
Yeah.
Started the second. Shot a half court shot, missed it, pumped up the crowd, did a couple dabs, and I was on the bench for 4 games. Yeah,
you divided the locker room, right?
The locker room was divided. It was between the people who took it seriously and the people who used to do hardcore wrestles, like wrestling before the game.
And which side were you on?
I was on the wrestling side. we would essentially choke each other to sleep to see who won.
Our sports teams were so bad. Yeah. I remember our baseball team, we lost to North Collins.
It's not good. We lost to Salamanca.
Salamanca's pretty bad, too.
We all came in like really, really high, and we lost by 47 points because we were too high. Like, we were so high that 10 minutes before the game, before the coaches walked in, we were trying to order a large pizza. And get it. For some reason, we thought it would get delivered in 9 minutes.
Like the entire team? Or
it was like 80% of the team.
Yeah.
I was with them.
And then you were just a fucking... I couldn't tell if you were like the best person in the locker room or the worst person.
I thought I was good for the locker room.
Really?
Yeah. But then someone watched, like someone's dad recorded us in layup lines, and we're like throwing the ball off each other's heads. Like we all missed the layups.
It's like that one fucking movie. I can't remember the name of it. Where they
Airbud?
tried to lose, and then the coach was like getting pissed off because everyone had A's. Like, it's like, what the hell is this?
Airbud?
No. You think you could have locked up Airbud?
100%.
I don't think so.
100% I could have locked. In my prime?
Your defense is just stomping towards people to try and scare them, and I think Airbud wouldn't get scared.
It works, though.
It does work.
I play no defense, but yet I play defense. I don't hustle on defense. I'm out there to shoot threes and get a couple offensive rebounds.
I miss you for getting so many people pissed off at LA Fitness and then you yelling at them.
I don't know why they would get that mad.
I don't know. You made a lot of people really mad.
I don't know. I wouldn't play D and I would pull up from half court.
And you would punch the wall.
I would punch the wall occasionally. That was because the Nugenix commercial.
Do you think you're going to have arthritis in your hand?
I already do.
Man, I feel bad for your girlfriend sometimes because your body is just a shithole.
It's deteriorating. Well, in high school, I had to go to the chiropractor twice a week just to play.
Dude, I remember you would come up with that rolling thing every single time
the foam
we would
roller.
go to the
I would
fucking,
have to, yeah.
Yeah, every time we would play basketball. Let's talk about your ECC stint. What you went into a classroom, right? And you were like, they told you it was a hybrid. You had to do like all this homework before you could take the test or something, right?
Yeah, it was a hybrid. So it was like, I don't know how many classes a week, but it was like, you pretty much just had to go in the room like 2 days and you were online for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And someone told me, like, you're good. Like, you don't even have to go in the class once. So I'm like, all right, sweet. So online, I had like an 81, 82, missed a couple tests, but still killing it. That was when my GPA was a 3.72, 3.6, 3.7. So, like, an 82 kind of bumped it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was killing it. And then I show up on the last day. I showed up the first and last day. And she goes, yeah, do you have your practice test that we gave, like, last class for the exam? And I was like, no, I forgot it. I don't even think she knew who I was. And then she goes, all right, I'll get to you in a minute. She walks up to the front of the room, and she goes, if you don't have the practice test, get the fuck out of my class. So then I stood up, and I said, you know what I mean? It's been a pleasure, guys. We had a fun ride this year. It was great getting to know all of you, and I left.
This was at the height of Fortnite, so that's why he wasn't there.
Fortnite. What else?
You were playing 2K.
I was
pissed off on
grinding 2K.
Trailblazers.
That was when I was nice at 2K.
Yeah, you were the Trailblazers.
Yeah. I didn't have a job specifically so I could play 2K for...
No, you were at McDick's.
No, I quit McDick's for 2K.
You quit McDick's for what? To watch your high school basketball team win a game in the playoffs.
And 2K.
We don't talk about your stint at McDonald's nearly enough.
Yeah, it was just a weird ride.
How long were you there?
Like 4 months.
So you're at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, I remember what happened. So for anyone that doesn't know the story, when I was at Fredonia, Ben would come up and visit like every weekend. And he had work at Chuck E. Cheese this one weekend. And I was like,
McDonald's.
it was at Chuck E. Cheese this one weekend. And you called me, or I was like, something big's happening this weekend. I think like there was a huge party about to happen or something. I was like, you should come up for it. And he goes, I don't know, I have work. I'm going to try and get off though. And then 10 minutes later, Ben calls me and goes, yeah, I got off for Chuck E. Cheese. I got fired. He's like, I just got called. I got fired.
That's how you get off for the party.
And then Ben, so I quit Chuck E. Cheese on like really good terms. And our friend Evan,
Still there.
to this day, he's still there. To this day. But he, so I would go and visit Evan sometimes when I was like home from school, like on a break or something, and he was working, and we would get free food and shit. And me and Ben had this, Ben filled out an application to work there again.
Will work for pizza.
He just he filled out no part of the application. He just put his name, then put, will work for pizza, LOL, and handed it in.
Never got a call back.
No, didn't you text him too, something?
Yeah, that you want to go to the casino? And then he said, my wife won't let me go there no more because he was cheating on her with like a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah. But you texted him to try and get your job back too one night.
Multiple times. Every time I got drunk, I would text him and say how much it would mean to me. Just because I thought it was hilarious. And he would never answer.
It was like 4 a.m. He's getting text from a guy he fired.
One time he said like, okay. Because I sent him just paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs.
Emily, So, Ben, you got any closing statements?
I don't know. I'm kind of drawing blanks.
All right. Well, Ben's drawing blanks and firing blanks in bed these days. Go Bills.
Go Bills.